If you subscribe to my newsletter, you probably know that over the past couple of weeks we've been knitting socks. And now it's time to reserve stitches for the heel, and that's what this video is all about. By the way, you can use this same technique to reserve stitches for pockets, for thumbs on mitts, or for any other openings that you plan to finish later on. Here's the sock I'm making. I finished the cuff and here's where I plan to make the heel. I will do it later on once the sock is finished, but right now I do need to reserve stitches to kind of set the stage for my future heel. So how do we do that? We'll need a small piece of yarn that is about 20-30 centimeters long, that's 8 to 12 inches. The yarn should be about as thick as the working yarn, so basically I used the same yarn in different color, and it is very important to have a different color. The best yarn would be in a contrasting color, something really bright that you can easily see on the sock that you're making. The heel will be made over the first half of the stitches, so this is my beginning of the round, so that's the tail, that's how I know that it's the beginning of the round. And in my case, because I'm working on double pointed needles, so the first half of the stitches will be sitting on the first two needles, so it's these stitches and these stitches. Now it's time to get them, to set them for the heel. So take that scrap yarn at the beginning of the round and place it so that the tail is at the front of the work, like this. And now knit all stitches using the scrap yarn as your working yarn, like this. So the actual working yarn is right here, it's just sitting there kind of on vacation. So use the scrap yarn and knit all stitches of the first part, the first half of the stitches, knit them with the scrap yarn. So I'll knit all stitches on just one needle, because we'll be returning them back anyways, so I will save myself some trouble and knit just on one needle, just like this. So a few more stitches and I am all set. Okay, now that all stitches are knit with the contrasting color, just like that, see, the first half of the stitches is knit on the burgundy yarn in my case. Now we bring the second tail to the front, same way as we brought the first tail. It is important to have both tails at the front, because later on it will be easier to pick the stitches up when we are ready to use them. Now that the tails are here and the stitches are knit, it's time to return these stitches back to the left needle. So we're gonna just simply return them back to the needle, but because I'm using double pointed needles, I will return them back to both of the needles. So I will simply slip them from the right needle to the left needle. I will slip 9 stitches here, because that's a quarter of my stitches, and I will slip 9 stitches on the next needle. Almost there. So the point is to make it look as if nothing happened, just like that. See, we have the same number of stitches arranged in the same manner as it used to be and on same needles, so as if nothing happened. So those stitches are back in work just as they were before, but now they are knit with the scrap yarn. Well, partially, not all of them. And now we are back to at the beginning of the same round. See, here's the same tail. This is the beginning of the round, and that's it. Now the heel stitches are sitting on the scrap yarn, and we can simply continue knitting our sock. And that's how easy it is. Next time we'll see how we can use those stitches to actually make the heel. If you'd like to join our little sock along, click the link in the description. Thank you for watching this video and have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Thursday.